Where is it? Where is it? Where is that? Yeah, let's see. Mentos, keep that breath fresh. Nope. Got some almonds. Nope. Can't find it. Hey, have you guys seen my phone? Tell me the truth. Have you seen my phone? Brenna, have you seen my phone?
I don't have it. Did you lose your phone again?
I lost my phone again.
Hey, check the bathroom.
I will go. It's probably in the bathroom. Let's go here and check the bathroom real quick. Bathroom. Nope. Trash can. Nope. Maybe it's on the drum set. Sometimes I just play the drums. But around here, no. Did I what? No, I didn't call my phone in. I can't call my phone if I've lost my phone, Jared. Next, no, it didn't. All right, so I guess I have to go to my truck. Don't you hate it when you lose stuff? I know I do. Man, this is not a flattering angle. Check out those rolls on my neck. Nope, no phone. Yeah, Wendy's. Yeah, maybe Wendy has seen my phone.
Hey, Richard and Wendy's, how can I help you?
Yeah, it's got a question for you. Have you seen my phone?
Where?
Cell phone? iPhone?
No, did you come in or? I meant.
Anybody? You haven't seen a phone? Did
you get out your car in the parking lot?
Yeah. I'll drive around.
Okay.
No phone though, right?
No, you can go around though.
All right. Thanks. I gotta find my phone. Where is it? Where's my phone? Where's my phone? You know where my phone is? You go find it. Rocky. You go find it. Tear it up. All right, everybody. Well, eventually, I think my phone might show up. But I believe that all of us can agree that when we lose something, it is the worst. I mean, it's frustrating. You're looking around for it because it's something of value. If you've ever lost your phone, if you've ever lost your keys, maybe you got to go somewhere and you're trying to find your keys. That's so frustrating. Well, today, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about what does it mean to lose something, but then find it. What does it mean to be lost? And the reality is we don't have to think back very far from maybe a time when we lost something of value. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to take the next 30 seconds and I want you to talk around to the people around you. Wait. What's this? Oh. Hello.
Did you find your phone?
Yeah, yep. I found my phone right here in my pocket. And yeah, that's sort of embarrassing. It was also not at Wendy's. Anyway, take 30 seconds. Tell somebody about a time when you lost something and it was a little frustrating. Now, here's what we do know. Jesus understood what it meant to lose something. As a matter of fact, one of the things that he actually taught on was things being lost. It's kind of known as the lost chapter in the book of Luke. Now, the reason that it's called the lost chapter is not because it was somehow lost and then people found it all of a sudden in some sort of Indiana Jones type archaeological dig. But the reality is that there was these compelling stories that Jesus used about losing things. So in the first story, Jesus starts out with a story that connects with really all the men in the room. And this is what he says in Luke 15, verse 3. It says, so Jesus told them this story. If a man has 100 sheep and one of them gets lost, what Take two. If a man has 100 sheep and one of them gets lost, what will he do? Won't he leave the 99 others in the wilderness and go search for the one lost until he finds it? And when he has found it, he will joyfully carry it home on his shoulders. When he arrives, he will call together his friends and neighbors, and he'll say, "Rejoice, because I have found my lost sheep." And he says this, in the same way, there is more joy in heaven when one lost sinner who repents and turns to God than over 99 others who are righteous and haven't strayed away. Jesus was trying to show something very important in the story, and it is about value. Value is important. And Jesus is showing that one lost sheep is like one lost individual, a person that doesn't know anything about Jesus, a person that doesn't have a relationship with Jesus. They are so valuable that it's worth leaving 99 to go and find that one. And when you find it, you carry it on your shoulders and you bring it back home and you rejoice. It was just an incredibly cool moment where Jesus is telling everybody, yeah, you might think you have it together, but let me tell you what I'm really focused on. I'm focused on finding the one. I am for the one. And then he goes into another story. If you keep reading it, it's called the story of the lost coin. And it goes this way, or suppose a woman has 10 silver coins. How many coins? 10 silver coins, and loses one. Won't she light a lamp and sweep the entire house and search it carefully until she finds it? And when she finds it, she will call in her friends and her neighbors and say, "Rejoice, because I have found my lost coin." In the same way, there is joy in the presence of God's angels when even one sinner repents. So he's like, all right, I got the guys in the room with the shepherd story. Ladies, hey, look, you know what it's like to lose something. And what do? You carefully look after it. You're meticulous about it. I mean, how many of you out there have ever lost something and then your mom walks right in and she's like, here it is. Didn't you know that was there? Well, there's a careful eye that this woman brings to finding that one. And Jesus is saying same thing. No matter where you are, if you're far from me, I'm looking, I'm caring for you. I am for the one. And then he goes into this last story. And this last story, this was like a movie. And it starts with this somewhat seemingly happy family. But then all of a sudden, this younger brother decides that he wants to do things his way. So he goes to his dad and essentially he tells him, "I wish you were dead. Why don't you just go ahead and give me my inheritance? Give me what you owe me. And I'm going to leave this place. I'm getting out of town. I don't want anything to do with you. I'm out." And so he does. He goes, and what does he do? He blows all of his money. He's just gone. He wastes it. He's drinking it away. He's just making foolish decisions. And the next thing he knows, he finds himself feeding pigs, and he's so hungry. He's eating the same food that the pigs are eating. And all of a sudden he has this wake up moment. I mean, if he was dialoguing this thing on an Insta story, it'd be no good. There are no good TikTok dances in the middle of a mud pit. He realizes that his situation is garbage. And here's what he wants to do. He realizes, if I go back home, maybe, I know I messed up. I know I told my dad, I was hoping he would, I just didn't want anything to do with him. But if I go back, maybe my father will bring me back and at least treat me like one of his servants. At least let me work for him. And so what does he do? He goes and he returns home. It says in verse 20, so he returned home to his father, and while he was still a long way off, his father saw him coming. It's a picture of a father looking for his lost son. Filled with love and compassion, he ran to his son. He embraced him and he kissed him. And his son said to his father, "I've sinned against you. I've sinned against heaven, and I'm no longer worthy of being called your son." But his father did something different. His father did something no one expected. His father said to the servants, "Quick, bring the finest robe in the house and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger. Put sandals on his feet. And kill the calf. Bring out the beef, baby. Bring it out, because we're going to have a feast. For the son of mine was dead, and now he has returned. He was lost, but now he is found. So let the party begin." Now, when Jesus is sharing this story, he wants the audience that is with him to see that he really cares, that he really values people who are lost. Now, what we use that term a lot in church, but what does it actually mean? Well, when we talk about people who are lost, we're talking about people who are going through life without a relationship with Jesus. And when we go through life without a relationship with Jesus, we are disconnected from God's purpose and God's direction in our life. And when you don't have purpose and you don't have direction, guess what? You're lost. And so Jesus is illustrating, you know what? There's 99 sheep and one of them gets lost. Man, I am concerned for that one. I can't stop thinking about that one lamb that has gone off. I've got to go and I've got to find it. So Jesus shows concern for the one. In the same way, there are people that are in your life and in my life that are lost. They don't have a relationship with Jesus. And what Jesus wants us to know is, I want you to be concerned for those people. They need to know me. They need to have a relationship with God through me. And you should be concerned just as I am concerned. You know, we've been in this series here at Renovation Church called For the One. And maybe if you've been with us on Sundays, you've seen that we've got these books right here, For the One books. But some of you are asking, what does that mean? What does it mean to be for the one? And here's what I want you to do. I want you to think about this question right here. Who are 3 people that are close to you but far from God? Who are 3 people that are close to you but far from God? Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to pick one of those people. I want you just to pick one. And maybe that person is your one. The one person that you've identified that doesn't have a relationship with God and needs to know about Jesus. And then I'm going to ask you to do 3 things when it comes to your one. That person that you have said, hey, this person doesn't have a relationship with God, and I want to be for that person. And here's the first thing. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to pray for that person. That's it. You've got to start with praying. And maybe you were thinking there and you're like, I didn't have enough time. Maybe your prayer is, God, show me who is one person, who can be my one. But I want you to begin by praying for that individual. And then as a student, here's the next thing you get to do is you have the opportunity to invite them. You get to invite them over to be a part of maybe our squad, or invite them over on a Sunday morning. Invite them to places where they can hear about the message of Jesus. I mean, that's pretty simple, isn't it? I mean, all you're doing is like, hey man, you want to come to this thing we got going on tonight? The worst thing that's going to happen is they're going to say no. That's about it. But you've been praying for them. So hopefully God's already working in their heart. Then all you got to do is put the invite out there. And then here's the last one, is you're going to conversate. You're going to have a conversation with them that's a little bit more than what's happening on my social media. It's a little bit more than how much you hate your distance learning stuff right now. It's a little bit more than what's going on the sports team. It's getting down and having conversations about God. It's getting down and having conversations about faith. Maybe it's a conversation that you're having where you're sharing, hey, here's what God has done in my life, and here's why I think this is important. So we're going to pray, we're going to invite, and we're going to conversate. We're going to pray, we're going to invite, we're going to conversate. You know, I think I have an idea. Let's check this out. So I was thinking, maybe we can come up with a way to remember those 3 things. We're going to pray, we're going to invite, and we're going to conversate. So let's, I thought maybe come up here with my drums and we'll put a little beat together. We're going to pray, invite, and conversate. We're going to pray, invite, and conversate. I don't think that's like conversate. Aye, crocky, mate. Come on over and conversate with me. This isn't working. This isn't working. I think I need to call somebody. I think I need to call somebody. I'm gonna need some assistance here.
Hey, P. Grant.
Yo, what's up?
Man?
What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Hope you are.
Yeah, man, doing good, man.
I mean, you're in the lab right now. You're in the lab.
Yeah. You caught me in the middle of the lab. I'm in the lab.
Oh man. Well, look, man. I know me and you go way back, and I need a little bit of help.
Okay, what's up?
All right, so I'm working with our students at our squad, and we are talking about being for the one. Okay, and so what that means is that we want every student to identify somebody that is close to them but far from God that they can begin sharing Jesus with.
Okay.
Right? And so we've been talking about this, and one of the things that I want them to start doing is actually 3 things.
Okay.
I want them to pray for the one in their life, invite the one either to church, invite them to our squad, invite them, to some place where they can hear about Jesus. And then the third one is they've got to conversate. So we got to move beyond just the normal conversations of sports and food and school into real meaningful conversations, right?
Okay.
So we got to go deeper so they can share Jesus with other people, right? And so I've got these 3 words: pray, invite, and conversate. And I'm hoping that you can freestyle something together for my students. I tried. You see my drum set right back here? I tried, and it was not good, man. It was not good. But I said, I know who I can call, and so I got you on, man. Do you think you might be able to put something together for us?
Yeah, man. I believe I can do that. I believe I can do that, man. I believe so.
All right. So the 3 words are pray, invite, and conversate.
Pray, invite, and conversate.
Yep. And the message is for the one, and this is our squad students that'll be in on this.
All right.
All right.
All right,
so
man.
I'm sure you've got a beat, right? I'm sure you've got.
Yeah, I think I got something over here I can rock with.
That'll be good.
Yeah, man. Let me see. Okay. All right. Shout out to the R squad. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all having me on. This is fire. Let me see what I got going here, man.
Okay. That sound all right? Can you hear me okay? All right, let's see what we can get going here. Pray, invite, conversate. Let's see. Okay. Yo. First things first, with no delay. When you want to invite somebody, make sure that you pray. Yeah. And you know we gotta ignite. We gotta bring them together. Give out the invite. Yeah. And you know that we go hard. Representing for the king, you know we rep God. Yeah. And it's all about respect. And you put those together and I represent the R squad. Yeah. And you know this revelation, we gotta tell them about God. Got a conversation, all about revelation. You know there's no hating. Let them know it's time to have a conversation. Yeah. And you know we never procrastinate. Converse, we gotta conversate and let them know about the one. You gotta do it for the Holy One. He's the King, he's a for the one. Yeah, and you know he always shines. He'll get the one, he'll leave the 99 and come back together and let you know that any weather, you know that he's the sun and he's gonna shine. Yeah, so make sure that you pray. This the R squad, cause we do it for the one. Invite and do conversate and put it all together cause God's number one. Tell them about Jesus, tell them what he's done for them. Let them know and give your testimony how you running them and how it's God is number one in your life. And gotta do that, the R squad with the invite. So it's P Grand and Joey Ty representing and let them know that we gon' get it in for the king. Yes sir, and you know I'm never done. For this I'm having fun cause we do it for the one.
For the one! Oh! Wow, that was so good, man. So good. I love it. Dude, that was flawless for you, man. That was just totally flawless. I knew it. I knew if I called you up, gave you 3 words, you'd have it.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm just glad you hit me up, man. Just, hey, our squad, you got to pray. You got to invite, and you got to conversate, man. You got to do it, because this is for the one. We got to let them know, man.
That's it. That's it. Oh, man. Look, dude, hey, I appreciate it so much, man. Thanks for jumping on with us, man. I do.
Yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate you, bro, anytime, man. Shout out to the R Squad, man. Salute, y'all.
All right. All right. Thanks, P.
Yes, sir.